Welcome inside GoUSFBulls.com, talking baseball here with USF pitcher Matt Reed, and really appreciate you taking some time here to come and sit inside the Verizon Fios studio. It's been a fun year for you. You're pitching really well, and you've worked yourself into the weekend rotation.
Yes, it's been an amazing year. I didn't expect any of this coming into the season. I just wanted to help contribute and help the team win, and now that I've rose to the weekend job, then it's just kind of been a blessing. I'm just kind of taking it all in stride.
One of the things that we've noticed about you this year is you're just throwing a lot of strikes. You're not wasting a lot of time with hitters. You're getting ahead in the count. How important is it in college baseball particularly to keep the ball around the strike zone? Because it seems like what we've seen is if you throw strikes and you're not walking guys, you're probably going to be pretty successful.
Yeah, anytime you can be around the plate and you give the umpire a chance to see that you're hitting your spots in the later parts of the game, whenever you're throwing strikes and you're hitting your spots, he'll start giving you maybe more calls that are a little bit off the plate. So definitely throwing strikes and keeping guys from getting on base for free is always a plus and always something you want to do. And that's kind of what I strive to do, because I know that with my stuff, I'm not going to really overpower so many people as I do. I just have to locate my spots, execute my pitches, and just kind of let them get themselves out.
In what ways have you maybe changed your approach from years past, whether it was in the off-season, changing your workout plan, or even the way that you go about preparing to take on opposition?
I don't think I changed really anything differently from my past years. Maybe it was this year with Coach Hernandez. He kind of gave me a plan that he wanted me to live on the outside part of the plate with throwing fastball, my changeup, and then the next time around the line, I'm just kind of tweak stuff a little bit and just work off of what I see, seeing their swings, seeing stuff like that. Just kind of, he gave me a different plan to attack these guys, and it fit well with the way I felt with it, and I got really confident in it, and now I trust it completely. And I think that's been a big part of the success that I've had this season.
Walk me through what you were thinking when you found out a former Major League pitching coach was coming in to take over here at USF and Chuck Hernandez, and what it's been like working with him. The guy has coached in the World Series. You got to love that.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely. The first thing I heard was actually from my dad, who said that he coached him in pro ball. So it was kind of funny. And then whenever I first met Chuck, he said, I told him who my dad was, and he goes, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Well, I think that I'm going to have the first father-son combination." So that was kind of cool. But, I've heard about his reputation, and it's a pretty high up there. High up there with anybody that I've ever heard of, from my dad to other people in the game of baseball. If you get to the World Series with the Tigers, you got to be pretty good to do that.
Obviously, there's a very special relationship between pitchers and catchers, and the Bulls this year have really been relying on Andrew Longley. The guy has caught, going into this upcoming weekend up at Seton Hall, 23 straight games. The cast is off Daniel Rockhold, so he'll be ready to come back here any day now. But you got to, have some respect for what Longley's done behind the plate. He's caught both games of doubleheaders. He's caught day games after night games. He's done a little bit of everything behind the plate.
Oh, yeah, Drew's been great. I've actually been a lot more comfortable with him because my freshman year I actually got to work a lot with him, and I worked a lot with him during summer ball too. So we've got that familiarity with each other, so it made it a lot easier whenever Rock went down, because I like throwing to Rock too. I like throwing to both our catchers, but it was good to be on the same familiarity, and we were able to get stuff going. He knows how I throw, so it makes it easier. I don't really have to think so much out there trying to call pitches. He knows exactly what I want to throw, so it makes it really good. But he's been a rock behind the plate, and it's just been great for us. I think that's one thing that we need to put a staple on this year, is the fact that he was able to come in and do such a good job, not only defensively but offensively. He helped us out a good amount when we were struggling.
And then you look at the bullpen. They've sort of worked themselves into a groove now. Zach Petrick, Jimmy Moran setting things up. For the closer, Kevin Quackenbush, as a broadcaster, it's been an absolute blast watching Kevin Quackenbush pitch. What's it like in the dugout seeing him strike one, strike two, strike three? It seems like everybody that goes in there is swinging and missing.
Yeah, it's great with what Quack's doing. He's just, I don't think he's changed any from last year. I just think that he's gotten maybe a little bit more mature as being a senior, and maybe just learned a little bit more from Chuck. But we always knew, everybody knew he had that kind of stuff, and his fastball is that good, and his curveball has gotten a lot better than last year's, which is even a bigger plus for him. But he's been great, and Petrick's been great, Loinaz has been great. Pretty much everybody in the bullpen's had at least a couple of good days, and maybe they have one bad day. But for the most part, they've been pretty consistent. As a pitcher and as a team, we can't really complain too much about that, because we're trying to do our best to get it to our bullpen to give us a chance to win. And if we get it to Quack in the ninth with everybody else doing their job, I don't think we'll have a problem winning a lot of games.
Well, congratulations on working yourself into the weekend rotation, and best of luck this weekend. 3 games up in the cold in South Orange at Seton Hall.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
We're talking USF baseball, much more right here online at gousfbulls.com. Again, 3 games this weekend. For the latest times and other news and notes on USF baseball, keep things right here at gousfbulls.com.